What if I told you that making extra money doesn't have to feel like climbing a mountain? You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. or hustle 80 hours a week. In fact, there are money hacks so simple, so effortless, that even the laziest person you know could pull them off. Today I'm going to show you 3 of them, and here's the kicker. Once you see how easy these are, you'll wonder why you didn't start years ago. The second hack alone could literally put money back into your bank account without you lifting more than a finger. And the third one, well, let's just say most people ignore it, even though it has the power to cover your Netflix bill every single month. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you this. How many times have you seen people talk about grind culture, telling you that the only way to make money is by working harder, longer, and faster? The truth is, hard work matters, but most people ignore leverage. They ignore the systems and small hacks that do the heavy lifting for you. That's why today isn't about overnight riches or wild promises. It's about 3 practical strategies that are realistic, simple, and yes, lazy-proof. Let's start with the first hack, because this one alone can change the way you look at your everyday expenses. The first hack is what I call the hidden cashback loop. Most people don't realize that their everyday purchases, groceries, coffee, clothes, even Netflix subscriptions, can quietly pay them back. And I'm not talking about the typical 1 or 2% credit card cashback. I'm talking about stacking cashback apps, referral credits, and auto discounts in a way that feels almost unfair. Here's a story. A friend of mine used to order food delivery every weekend. He thought it was just money out the door. Then he tried combining a cashback credit card with a food delivery app that had rotating offers. On top of that, he linked his account to a cashback portal like Rakuten. Suddenly, he wasn't just paying for dinner. He was earning enough back to cover an extra meal every month. That's not money saved in theory. That's real cash hitting his account. So how do you actually do this? Start with 1 cashback portal and 1 cashback card. Link them. Then, whenever you shop online, activate the portal. If you're using a delivery app, check the promotions or offers tab before ordering. The trick is to make this automatic. Once you set it up, the system does the work for you. That's why even lazy people can do it. You're not grinding. You're just spending the same way you already were, only smarter. Here's the shocking part. Over a year, the average person can pocket $300 to $500 in pure cash back if they use this system consistently. That's a vacation fund, or half of your Christmas shopping paid for. And trust me, the next hack is even crazier because it doesn't just save you money, it actively puts money back in your account with no spending required. Hack number 2 is something almost no one talks about, the set and forget bank bonus strategy. Did you know banks will literally pay you just to open an account with them? I'm not talking about long-term investments or complicated requirements. I mean, you open an account, set up a small direct deposit, wait a couple of months, and boom, you get anywhere from $100 to $500 cash just for parking your money there. Here's the fun part. You don't need to be a financial wizard. You don't even need to keep the account forever. People who are really into this bonus hacking cycle through a few banks every year. Each one gives them a welcome bonus, and by the end of the year, they've earned $1,000 or more. That's money you can use for rent, bills, or even investing back into yourself. I had a subscriber tell me they started with just 1 bank promo. They got $200 in less than 3 months, doing nothing but letting their paycheck hit that account. Then they realized they could do the same thing again with another bank. By the end of the year, they had made enough to cover 2 months of utilities without ever working for it. So here's how you do it. Go to a trusted comparison site and search for bank bonuses. Pick one that fits your situation. Maybe it only needs a $500 direct deposit. Open the account online, redirect your paycheck, or transfer a deposit. Then wait. The bank literally does the rest. After you get the bonus, you can decide to keep the account or close it once the requirements are done. Most people don't realize this, but banks spend millions competing for new customers. That's why these bonuses exist, and most people are too lazy to claim them, which is exactly why they work so well for those who do. But here's the kicker. If you stack just 2 or 3 of these offers in a year, you could be making as much as someone who takes on a stressful weekend side hustle, and you're doing it while staying at home. Now, stay with me, because the third hack is the sneakiest of them all, and it could quietly pay for your subscriptions every month without you even noticing. Hack number 3 is what I call The lazy micro-income system. This is about setting up tiny streams of money that drip into your account without constant effort. Think of selling digital files, photos, or templates once, and then letting them earn in the background. Here's a real example. A college student I know uploaded a few simple study templates to Etsy. Things like printable weekly planners and budget sheets. She didn't consider herself a business person. She just uploaded them once, priced them at $3 to $5, and forgot about them. Months later, she realized she had made enough sales to pay her Spotify bill every single month. Not thousands of dollars, not a full-time income, but a consistent little stream that never stopped. And here's the shocking part. It took her less than an hour to create those files. You can use free tools like Canva to design them. You don't need design skills. You don't need marketing tricks. Platforms like Etsy, Gumroad, or even Amazon Kindle do the heavy lifting of finding buyers. Your only job is to upload once and let the system run. Why does this work? Because people are constantly looking for small digital products to solve tiny problems. Budgeting sheets, resumes, workout trackers, even simple journal prompts. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to make something once and let it sit online. Here's a simple action step. Pick one digital product idea you could create in under an hour. Use Canva to design it. Upload it to Etsy or Gumroad. Set the price between $2 and $10. That's it. Forget about it and let the lazy system work in the background. Now imagine stacking 2 or 3 of these tiny products. Suddenly, you've got a little micro-income stream that pays for your Netflix, Spotify, or even your phone bill, and that's without active work. So let's tie this all together. We started with the hidden cashback loop, where you get paid for the spending you already do. Then we moved to the set-and-forget bank bonus strategy, which turns lazy account openings into hundreds of dollars. Finally, we looked at the lazy micro-income system, where you create once and earn forever. None of these require you to grind, sacrifice your weekends, or learn complex skills. They're simple, practical, and scalable. Do one of them, and you'll see results. Do all 3, and you'll start to build a safety net of effortless income. Now, I've got a question for you. Which of these hacks are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments, because I love seeing how people apply these strategies in real life. If you found value here, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Because in the next one, I'm breaking down 3 money traps that keep people broke without even realizing it. And trust me, one of them is hiding in plain sight. This was your step-by-step guide to lazy money hacks that actually work. Now it's your turn to take action, even if you're the laziest person in the room.